I don't know. Gooty Gold. Welcome to the video. Also, welcome to all of you. Thanks for coming and hanging out for a little bit. Today, I wanted to try out Gladiator in something different. Maybe we'll even draw Gladiator. Who knows? Zero doesn't work this turn because we'd like to play Sauron next turn. This is a pretty straightforward. It's a pretty straightforward Sauron, Shuri Redskull center deck, but yeah, we'll do this. We also have Gladiator in here, so maybe that makes it better. I don't know yet. No Shuri. So we're just gonna have to go for power and see what happens. So we're gonna go Redskull mid, because that'll basically give us the Shuri effect. And if he has Shang-Chi, he can't Shang-Chi every lane. Unless he has Absorbing Man, and then he can do exactly that. But I don't know. There's Shuri. You monster. Well then. This worked out smoothly. I kinda just want to throw out a bunch of the little ones. That sounds odd. He has priority, so he can just like, if I Eliath right, it doesn't guarantee a win. It's already nothing. We'll see if this works. I don't know. Oh, you got Taskmaster. Okay, cool. All right. Huh. I mean, I could have won. Alrighty then. We lost right away. It's okay. So I imagine the majority of you are going to take off. If that's the case, I hope you have a good day. Enjoy yourselves. For those of you who are going to stick around. Hey. Ooh. Top 10,000. Pissed off. It's like it's his name. Do this. I mean, we have a very straightforward game plan for this one, right? Just play everything left into the Nexus. Hope they don't have Shang-Chi. We'll see what happens. How's everyone doing today? This is definitely, it's a Good Friday. It's not the Good Friday. That one is like, that's next year at some point. But this just feels like an acceptable day. Sorry, I was a little bit shocked there for a moment. Okay, but that's not how this is gonna work. You're gonna hit Ebony Maw, right? If I'm gonna pull something big out of their deck, I would like it to be not on the Nexus. It was a good call, I think. They're playing the same thing as me. Wow. So this is all just gonna come down to luck. Oh, that's quite a feeling. Yeah. Well, his luck is better than mine. Shoot! How can this happen? If I use Enchantress, it messes us over. Dude, what is this luck that we're having today? This is Shuri, where are you? We would like to see a Shuri. No, 16. Oh no. We're falling. I would love to hear from the people that hit Infinite and are just going for it at this point. Like what are the decks that you're running? What are you doing to get so high up? I think I was listening to I was listening to Don't Call Me Shuri, the podcast that has Nerf Herder. And is his name Jacob? Oh no, is everyone playing this deck today? Dude. All right, well, if it all comes down to luck, we know who's gonna win. I mean, he drew his entire combo as well, so you piece of garbage. Why would you ruin all the fun? Okay. I'm getting greedy. But we've got some of the goods.
I am Iron Man.
If he doesn't Shang the Redskull, I believe this is complete obliteration of him, not of me, finally. But if he Shangs, we are toast. Because even with your cool, haha, we won a game. Dang. It only took a few. Oh, that's a lot of cubes, or points, or whatever. But, sorry. Oh, heavens. The ADD is everywhere this morning, man. I was listening to Nerf Herder on Don't Call Me Shuri, and he was talking with, I think Bootman was on, and the main host, his name might be Jacob, or that might be Nerf Herder's name. I can't remember. I'm not playing out Ebony Maw. That's probably a good call. Armor placement could be sweet. Right here. Well, I kind of have to assume that this is a Galactus-y game right here. Our draws are Garbo. Thank you. What are you playing? What Fighting Crane style? Must be his own unique style of deck. We'll just pull something big. See what happens. Oh no. Sorry, Shuri. It's a little bit too late for you. What? I don't know what they were gonna play, but it's mean. I'm sorry. I'm very sorry. How many we get? +7. So, I know that there's a big... I didn't even finish my frickin' snapping story. Heavens. All right. Like I said, the ADD is all over the place. It's not even a good story. All I was going to say is the dude from the Snapping might have been Nerf Herder. It was him, but I don't remember the name of the main host. He was talking and saying that he was in the top 1,000 and that he was playing nonsense decks. That was the whole story. That's all I was going to say. I just wanted advice on what people were playing so that I knew, hey, this is the sweatiest of decks or something like that. Okay, so our combo is pretty good. That's fun. Our combo is uber complete. I mean, I feel like we could snap on all of this. But I'm not going to. It is a little dangerous to have Taskmaster be your final turn play. But if we combine it with an Ebony Maw. Then that's more cards, you know? So they're going to get White Hot Room. More than likely. We could have gotten it if I had chosen not to play into Vormir, but now I don't know what they want to do. This feels like the logical play. I'll nerf us a bit mid, but whatever. Shang left? Gotta be. And then a tiny... Oh. That's a lot of cards to play. Oh, but they had White Hot Room. What am I talking about? I was trying to understand how Marvel Snap was messing me over, but it was the location that I also could have gotten at the same time as them and also been able to play a buttload of extra cards, but I just didn't do it, you know? It's fine. That's fine. Whatever. Yeah, this has been a chaotic week. And again, everyone who's new, thanks so much for hanging out. If you didn't know, definitely have ADD. Just gonna put that one out there. So a lot of thoughts start. Yep. Ew. I mean, I kinda... I kinda don't mind this. That's a lot of power right away. I know we can't play left anymore, but maybe that doesn't matter so much. I mean, they have to... maybe they don't have to commit that hard to playing. All right, hey. Whoa. Hey, maybe Gladiator's gonna be pretty good. Let's see.
Will they dig up this time?
All right, your hand is relatively full. So if we play Gladiator, that's probably optimal. Typhoid Mary is also good, but that's gonna tank a bunch of our other power. Okay, if you play your next card at this location, so I can't play 0 first. We'll do Typhoid Mary. So now, if we can top deck... Taskmaster. If we can top deck Taskmaster, that will be pretty cool. I don't know where I want extra power. I don't know. If they have Shang-Chi, we are toast. If they don't, we're okay. Let's go, Arkham. You just have to play a card or two. You. Huh. You know, I find the play style of collector Loki decks to be really cool. That's my main feelings, because that was multiple feelings for sure. Yeah. I think sure the Loki stuff is really cool.
This just in.
I'm gonna wait. Ugh. Armor, please. Armor! Okay. Well, Gladiator is a pretty good call, I would say. Ebony Maw is not. Things work out, you know? But we not play anything over there. We have Enchantress, which is sweet. I don't know what I want to cancel out the most. It mainly depends on where they're going to play stuff. Ooh. How many cards do they actually have? Not that many. I mean, okay. I this is probably a loss. And that's fine. Okay. I don't know why I worry all the time about losing. Probably because it does happen a fairly good amount, but I think my luck is better than I give myself credit for. Can you give yourself credit for good luck? I will. That sounds good to me. Yeah, I think, well, one, very excited for Thanksgiving next week. Just the ability to hang out, not have to teach anything. Oh, man. Other than my child, how to be a good adult, you know? Because you're always teaching that. I guess I have children now, so I should probably not just reference one of them. But it's a strange habit to break. Cool. So I guess we're just going to play everything into the middle. Oh, yeah. Goliath is a monster. I feel bad that I play Goliath in so many decks. Boom. Frickin' Great Web. Guess we'll spread out some power. Ooh, the next card turns into a demon. That is gonna be fun. What are they playing? I mean, I might as well just do this. Get out there! And then you have Darkhawk for the middle now. Rogue. Demon. Okay. Do I just play like an absolute... That doesn't work now. We'll do this. Gotta think before you make plays, y'all. Huh. Sorry. I think we're good. Nothing they can do about that one. Maybe. Think really hard, though. I got 2 Elias. Yeah. Sorry, Smeeks. Okay, +5 again. So for 2 points, it's +7, and for 1, it's +5. Or was that dude just ranked way higher than me? I don't really know. I need to figure out the snap condition for this deck a little bit better. I imagine if I have the Wombo and Isle of Silence, I don't even need Sauron then. That's not necessary. Don't worry about it. Dream Dimension's not cool. Okay. All right. Our luck is still holding. I think I'd rather get this out right now. Don't really have a good card to play next turn. We do. Oh. Victory. So he's wrong because what was I gonna do on turn 5? Oh, it took his Venom, so maybe that messed up his overall game plan. Okay, we'll do one more. +4. I don't understand this game. And if you want to explain it in the comments, go for it. But I don't know. I don't know that it'll help that much. The whole system I find a little bit confusing, but all good. This is the last one. This has to be it. This is the final game. School is coming soon. It will be here in like 15 minutes. So I need to wrap things up a bit. Really, this has been a very odd week for me as an adult human. And I wanted to say one more time, thanks all for subscribing, showing up, coming and hanging out. It's a ton of fun to do this, just in general. But like truly for me, all of this stuff is it's just for fun. I haven't seen this combo of cards before, I don't think. It's exciting to be able to make stuff. Again, if you're new, well, I don't know that you've made it this far in the video. If you are like brand new, I ramble and forget my thoughts a lot of the time. I don't know that this is going to be enough power. We'll find out. And all this stuff that I'm doing is just, I'm making videos so that my kids have something to watch someday. Maybe it'll be fun. Maybe they won't care. Either way, it's just for fun for me. Task 0. We get Goliath mid. And that's the game. The last game of the video. There's no need to wait. You could do it. You've got 18 cards in your deck, but you drew Goliath with very little card draw this game. Your luck held out. Don't showboat, all right? Play your card. Goliath mid, and you win. But it's nice to see people leave comments like, oh, hey, appreciate your positivity, appreciate stories. And I have, because of the ADD, seeing that I have 150 comments to sift through, I'll get to it. Don't worry. No Goliath. Sorry, fella. If you made it this far in the video, thanks so much for watching. I don't know what our win record was, but I had a good time. We're back in the 15s again, so that's cool. Yeah. I don't know if I'm going to do a live stream tomorrow because I'm really excited to play Mario RPG that just came out on the Switch with my kid. So I might put that off, but with Thanksgiving week, I do plan on trying to stream at least twice next week. So I'll make up for it. But if you made it this far in the video, thanks so much for watching. I appreciate you. Make good choices. Remember, you're going to have a great day whether you know it or not. And as always, peace. I thought it was going to be the bigger hit, but it wasn't. It all fell apart. It's okay. The big hit's right here. And if I wanted to make a big deal, it's right here. Yeah. Close.